Seibs, gutsy, exciting for the fans to watch. How did you see that win?
Yeah, it was a really tough win. The Storm were, a good side and have been for a long time for a reason. So we knew we'd have to fight really hard, and I thought, Chaz and Jake led the boys really well. Really proud. We probably weren't too far away last week against the Broncos, so to come back home and beat the Storm, there's a lot to like about the performance.
Talk us through the final few minutes watching it in the box.
I was a bit more nervous then, I've got to say. And I thought we actually did a really good job, defending our try line. Storm had all the field position and they had a heap of possession there at the end. So we probably needed that. There's been a couple of close games that we haven't, unfortunately, been able to get the results. So it gives us a fair bit of confidence. And we go into a bye. I think we were looking for the bye as well. It's been a pretty tough 3 months of footy.
So you felt that kind of win was owing to you and coming to you with all those close results?
Sorry.
Did you feel that win was coming to you with all those?
Oh yeah, I did. I thought, as I said, I thought we were quite close last week, and there's been a couple other games where we've been close, and we've played really well for 60 minutes or 65 minutes. So I felt like we deserved that, and just be able to defend our way at the end, to a gritty win was good.
Before the start of the play, because it seemed a little bit more conservative than the usual sort of swashbuckling manly that we've seen this year?
Probably Chaz might be better to answer that.
I don't know. I don't know what it looked like, but after 3 losses, you don't really care what it looks like. You just want to get a win. So the pleasing part is our defence, as Seibs mentioned. They really did throw a lot at us at the end, like a good team does. So to come away and defend our try line and get the win, that's great for the group.
So, David, when you've had losses like you had this year to Parrot, Dolphins, Canberra, when you get out to a 12-point lead, I think it's 3 separate times in the game, and 3 times Melbourne get back within 6 or 4 points. Is it hard not to slip, those things to slip into your mind? What has happened in previous games? Yeah,
I think we're all pretty aware of 3 weeks in a row losing close games. You're definitely aware of it. So when the 12-point lead goes to 6, I think it was just leaning on the lessons that we learned in the previous weeks, and I felt like that's what we did tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there anything you did differently tonight, to arrest momentum a bit than what you maybe haven't done in other games?
Not really. Just outside the obvious of not letting them score. That was the big one. But nothing specifically, no.
So you talk about the debutant,
Lehi,
about the decision to play him, and then could he have asked for a better debut?
Yeah, he was outstanding. We had him pre-season, train with us, the full pre-season, and he did such a good job. We took him to Las Vegas because I thought that he'd make his debut at some stage this year, and I think that really connected him to the group because he's quite a shy, quiet kid. And so, when he played Sunday, and I gave him a call, pretty much that night, I think it was, or it might have been Monday morning, and said, "Mate, can you come in and train?" So he came in and trained. Less than 24 hours after playing a game, and he did a great job. I was really, really proud of him. I was proud of the way the boys, looked after him, and it's pretty special. He's going to remember that for the rest of his life. His debut for Manly, against a good side and playing a really good game of footy.
Daly, what's it like seeing the Hopoate family with him, and what it would mean to them, and to do it here at Brookie?
Yeah, it's amazing. In my debut year, I got to play alongside Will, who was maybe a similar age, 18, 19 years old, and you got to admit, the demeanour between what Will was and what Lehi's showing us now, it's pretty similar. They're just born to play first grade. Don't know how many more opportunities he gets based on some of the people in our side with Tolu and Tom, but for him to play so well against good opposition just shows where his career is going to go. So I'm really proud of him, and I'm sure it's a proud night for the Hopoate family.
So, halfway through your season, your regular season, knocked off Melbourne and the Roosters, but then sort of sit mid-table based on the results. Where do you sort of feel you're at? Does it, I don't want to say frustrate you when you look at the teams that you've beaten to where you're on the ladder, but where do you sort of
Look, I think we've had a really positive start to the year. We've been over to Vegas, and we've been to Auckland, and we've been to Queensland 3 times away from home. So it's quite an unusual start to the season for a Sydney club. Normally you sort of just only on the plane, maybe two or three times a year. So I feel like we've handled that pretty well. We've been in every game. I think, we've had 5 losses, but it's like, I think it's all up like 23 points in the 5 losses. So we haven't been far away most weeks. And that's probably the frustrating thing for the players and the coaching staff. But I just know that we've got a really good footy team here, and I think we've shown that. And our challenge or our opportunity is to try and do it for longer periods of time in games, and I felt like we did that for the bulk of the night. It's we've always got improvement in us, and I don't feel like we're anywhere near where we can get to. So that's our challenge or our opportunity for the second part of the year. But it's been, I think it's been a really positive start. Another full house tonight. I think that's, what's that, four full houses out of our 5 games here, which is pretty special.
Very encouraging. Who are you expecting, who are you hoping to see in your team?
Yeah, well, obviously, Ches choosing himself with Queensland, and I think Jake Trbojevic is just, the ultimate, Origin player, and I'd love to see Hopoate. I'd love to see Hopoate make his debut. I think he's. Yeah, he probably does. He probably does. And I'm a Queenslander actually, so I'm with Ches. But yeah, look, I think he's got himself certainly in the frame. He's had a really consistent start of the season. It's probably the best footy of his career for the bulk of those 12 weeks. We missed him the 2 weeks that he was out suspended. So yeah, hopefully he's in the mix, and I'd love to see his name read out for the Blues.
Is Hopoate a player that you wouldn't want to see on the other side of the field?
Oh, look, he's obviously a massive threat, and I'm glad I'm next to him week to week for Manly. But it'd be real selfish of me to not endorse him to play for New South Wales. I've seen him come through first grade. He's worked really hard for his spot, and he's shown he's one of the form back roles of the competition. So as much as it's going to be interesting if I have to go up against him, just having been teammates with him for so long and seen the rise, I think it'd be a great reward for all the work he's put in.
Well, good guys.
Thank you guys. Cheers.
Okay.